Hello everyone, this is Data from JGX and here we are with another video. Today's topic is laser vomit, in particular ionosphere laser vomit. What is a laser vomit? Laser vomit is a combination of large pulses, large lasers, heavy larges, and ER medium lasers. So something that is based on big laser alpha strike, just one button, everything shoots at once with a peekaboo play style. I assume that most of you already know what kind of good laser vomits clans have. It's pretty common to see ebon jaguars like this, 2 large poles and 6 ER medium lasers. Again, it's pretty common to see Hellbringers, 2 heavy large and 5 ER medium lasers. It's pretty common to see Marauder 2C laser vomits, like this one, for example. Heavy large 6 meds, 30 doubles. This one is a little bit less common, 3 heavy large, 4 meds, it can alpha due to a quirk. But again, this is not about clan laser vomits, because I think that at this point the community pretty much knows that clan laser vomits are good. Today we're going to talk about the ionosphere counterparts, because I think they are underrated. People don't use them that much, and they are wrong, because they're just as strong as the clan ones, or in some cases even stronger. We will start with the Stalker 7D. Stalker 7D just got released for C-Bills. It's a new pack. They released together the new Phoenix Hawk and the Stalker. We're going to talk also about the Phoenix Hawk in a minute. Stalker 7D. What makes this Stalker good? First of all, it's a Stalker. So the CT is very narrow. It's like bigger at the top. It's like a V, almost non-existent in the middle, and then a little bit like this at the bottom. So large side torsos, very hard to hit the CT, and high mounted arms. You don't have lasers in the arms on this Stalker, but for the other Stalkers, you do. We will talk about the Stalkers in another video. So it's a pretty compact mech, high mounted, good tank, nice survival quirks, 5 heat, and 9 energy hard points, all clustered together that shoot from nearby the cockpit. The agility is pretty much in line with mechs of this tonnage, 85 tons. The agility, again, it's pretty much in range with the other ones. Let's go to the loadout. There are 2 possible loadouts. The first one is 2 large poles and 1, 2, 3 large poles and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ER meds. So 3 large poles and 6 ER meds. With 22 double heatsinks, 325 LFE, a little bit low on armor on arms and legs. The alternative is that you replace the 3 large pulses with 3 regular large lasers and 1 ER med with another regular large lasers, and you go 4 large laser, 5 ER meds. You need to drop 2 heatsinks. You get a 20 double heatsinks, but you get a faster engine, something like this. And then you can rise the arm or get a bigger TC with the extra tonnage, whatever. What's the difference between these 2 builds? Both of these builds, they are excellent. This one with the regular large lasers is faster, so will help you more in the NASCAR. Will have a little bit more armor, We are under ton, so we can rise the armor. And with the large lasers, you have a little bit more range. This is the advantage for this build over the other one. This other one has a little bit less range, but when you are in range and you are kind of forced to fight at 400, 450 meters anyways because you must use the armeds. So that extra range advantage of the large lasers is not that much useful because you need to get in range of the armeds anyways to maximize the output of the mech. But you do more damage, and when you alpha, you also produce less heat. On top of that, you have more heat sinks. So when you are in range with this one, you do more damage. That's why I prefer this one. In terms of how it feels like this. Again, I'm not considering pure large pulse boats. We're gonna cover them in another video, like 5 LPL mechs, we're gonna cover them in another video. Gauss vomit combos, we're gonna cover them in another video. This is just about pure laser vomits.
Heat level critical.
The heat goes down pretty fast. The duration is very nice. You can feel the duration advantage over plan mechs. Of course, you need to be a little bit careful with the heat. But this mech, this mech is maybe the tankiest mech in the game. Only the commando would beat it. Maybe even tankier. Lol. But again, yeah, maybe this for sure is the tankiest laser vomit in the game. There's a nice alpha, excellent duration. Next one I wanted to talk about is the Black Knight 6B. We just buffed the Black Knights. Now they have a considerable survival. We're gonna go there in a minute. We're gonna talk about ghost vomits again in another video. Black Knight 6B, a lot of survival. Like a lot. Energy heat 10. I have 3 of them for faction play purposes. Again, same thing. 3 large pulse, 6 ER meds, T-Comp 1. You need T-Comp 1 is the best thing you can do for laser vomits because it's just free extra range. Then bigger T-Comps give less buffs for the tonnage they require. Just get T-Comp 1 and you are okay. We have a little bit less heat sinks, doesn't matter, we have 10 heat. The heat efficiency is pretty much the same. The mech is faster. You must equip Excel on these mechs, otherwise you're just too slow. You can't go around with some shit like this. You're too slow for a heavy mech. A heavy mech, you can't go 60 kph. And you cannot, try to go for endo steel, remove the heat sinks, and then upgrade the engine because you're out of heat sinks. Like between being XL with 20 double heat sinks or LFE with 17 double heat sinks, Excel with 20 is a lot better. It doesn't matter if you die because when you lose the torso because you have a better build. You have been running a better build for a longer time and you have so much survival on that side torso That is just fine. Okay, clan mechs, they don't die when they lose XL, but their survival quirks are a lot less. So they lose their torso a lot earlier, and their performance drops a lot earlier in the game. Because when you lose the XL side torso, the performance of your mechs drop dramatically. This is pretty much the same concept of the Stalker. You side peek, you tank, you return in cover, you side peek, tank, and you return in cover.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
The only problem with this mech is the CT is big, but it has plus 27 in the CT, so that kind of compensates. Next one is good old Warhammer. I think this one is third best. Shitload of survival, overheat damage. You'll take less damage if you override shutdown. I think it works even when you're powered down, but again, when you overheat, you'll take less damage. Energy range 10. So basically, this one will be a little bit hotter, but it has the same range of a clan laser vomit, with the duration though of an inner sphere laser vomit. This is our mech. One less heatsink, it's hotter, pretty even hitboxes among the three torsos. Nothing to say about the agility. The agility is in line with the Black Knight and with some other laser vomit heavies. Nothing to highlight. Same concept, 3 large poles, 6 yarn meds. With this time we produce more heat, but we have considerably more range. It's still sustainable.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
And then we're gonna add to the list the Grasshopper 5H. It's going to receive some quirks in February. Converted 9 CT structure to 10 armor bonus. Added 7 armor to left torso, right torso. Added 5 range. This is what is gonna happen in February. Let's get to the Grasshoppers. They have a big CT. Again, you must use Excel on these mechs or they just don't work. They have a jump jet. Excellent agility. The Grasshoppers have better agility. 2 less lasers though. So the alpha is less, but this is colder, has a jump jet, and it's better in terms of agility. So there is another reason to bring this mech. It will have more range after the patch. It feels less hot, but again, it's because we are shooting less lasers. You can use the jump jet to bug. It doesn't bug that much, but it does the dance it needs to do to bug the hit reg when you're tanking. So these, I think, are the best laser vomits of the inner sphere. Maybe the Grasshopper is a little bit better than the Warhammer. It really depends on the player, on the situation. I think the Stalker is the best and the Black Knight is the second best. Warhammer and Grasshopper, they depend on the situation. Again, we're not talking about pure pulse boats like Battlemaster Fire Large Pulse. We'll cover that in another video. And we're not talking also of Ghost Vomits. A bonus mech, we could talk about the Phoenix Hawk. It just got released as well, and it's kind of a laser vomit. It has 7 mediums. You play it like a shorter range harasser. I want to talk about this because we just talked about the Stalker. This one gets released together with the Stalker. It has a mask. It's mask capable. It has range and HSL on medium lasers. So you're going to be able to shoot 7 medium lasers without ghosting. Standard Phoenix Hawk survival. Good agility. Not excellent, but again, you have mask, so the agility gets a lot better once you use mask. You're suggested to fit it like this. Enough jump jets to pop tart with lasers, mask. You need heatsinks. You always need heatsinks. Heatsinks define how much you farm. If you remove heatsinks for faster engine, you will overheat and you will die. Instead, if you stay fresh, you can keep shooting and kill more, especially because this is a laser pop-tart. You need to use the jump jets, and the jump jets produce heat when you use them. It's pretty fast. If you use the mask, it becomes even faster. The mask lasts a lot and recharges pretty fast. It also helps you dodge heat dredge. You can pop tart with lasers.
Fuel at Fuel at 25%. Fuel at 0%.
And just a peak normally. It's just that with this so many heat sinks, you can farm as long as you want. Of course, don't shoot while you're masking, because your crosshair will tremble all over the place when you're masking. So
Airstrike
change it.
online.
Use the mask to get earlier in cover. This is how it does without the mask, but you could also shoot and mask in
Critical.
to get in cover faster. I think this is the best harasser in the game, by far.
Heat level critical. Heat level critical.
So thank you guys for listening. That's it for today. We're done. I'd like to remind you, if you haven't done that yet, to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Also share the video with your friends if you think this content is useful. Wish you guys good hunting, and I'll catch you next time.